Hi there, welcome to another makeover session with Dianne Hanks. This special segment is about smells, yummy smells and icky smells. You know, in the culture that I have been raised in, the United States culture, we have very strong feelings about smells, good smells and bad smells, and there is an entire industry making millions of dollars about smells, perfumes, deodorants, powders, home fragrances, and I don't know about you, but I am very, very into how things smell. If some person doesn't smell right, you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, I remember when I was an ESL teacher, I taught adult immigrants, and one of my students, bless her heart, she was the neatest lady, but she smelled so bad. Her body odor was absolutely intolerable. And one of my other students, actually two, came up to me after class and just said how unacceptable it was. They're like, I teach and the smell, my stomach, brrrr, making a little like, oh, my stomach. And so I gave a little lesson on hygiene in America. And I know that there may be some cultures that they think that smell, you know, having body odor is a very, you know, wonderful thing. But in the United States, where I am from, it's not a good thing. And if you smell like anything, it's a smell that you want to have put there. So, and it reminded me that last night when I went to bed, I had put on this just delicious smelling lotion, and it just helped me sleep better. And I went, oh, it smells so good. And then I went in this other place just right in my house, and I'm like, what is that smell? I mean, is there like a dead mouse in here or something? And so our olfactory sense is so connected with feelings and emotions and memories, and I am going to connect a little video from Doctorofmindmd, who talks a little bit about smell also. And so I just wanted to go on the record. In the United States, we have a very strong aversion to body odor and to foul smelling, you know, sweat and stink and just, you know, any part of your body that smells, you know what I'm talking about. But I have some remedies, and I remember why this first came, because I experienced it myself. I thought, I am taking a shower, I'm doing everything I can, and oh my gosh, that's me. I tried alcohol, I ordered this expensive little salt crystal thing, I used I did all kinds of stuff. So I finally found something that works for me, and so I do pass this along. And this is, I think I got it in a little black book of medical secrets or something. But I use this betadine surgical scrub. It's not just regular betadine, it's a surgical scrub, and it gets soapy. And I put in my hand about the size of a nickel to a size of a quarter, and I rub it between when I'm in the shower or the bath, and put it on you know, parts of my body that tend to smell. Okay, so any place that you have body odors, you want to put that. Now, if it's something that's bacteria related, yes, this will help. If it's something that is medical, like a metal smell or something like that, then that could be a real alert that there is some toxicity going on, and that maybe you should go to your doctor and say, you know, there's a smell that, you know, is not quite right. It smells like metal or something. And my friend Carol Truman, whose husband had leukemia, she said that he had a smell that was a very interesting smell. And your body chemistry changes as it's trying to heal itself if you have certain diseases. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, some people who eat lots of garlic, they can get that body smell too. But that can be flushed out with diet, with you know, with more water, and also eating more greens in your diet. If you have bad breath, you can have more greens in your diet, and that will help with it. The chlorophyll in there helps to neutralize it. I also have a product that my cousin told me about to help with bad breath, if that's an issue for you, because it's so embarrassing to have bad breath. But what's even more alarming, if you have bad breath, maybe it's a sign that you have gum disease or some other kind of thing. So take those smells as an alert to take some action, okay? Now, after you cleanse your body, and I do recommend you cleanse your body at least once a day. If you're a teenager, maybe even twice a day, because you have more hormonal stuff going on. Then for your underarm stuff, I always recommend an unscented antiperspirant. Make sure that it's unscented. Now imagine if somebody said, "Wow, you smell nice. What is that?" And you're like, "Oh, that's my deodorant. Doesn't that smell good?" No, that's not what you want. You want to say, "Oh, that's my lovely fragrance," and then they smell your neck instead of your underarms. So this is one of the reasons why I recommend you get an unscented antiperspirant, not a deodorant, because a deodorant doesn't help stop wetness. Here's another example of one. It's just an unscented antiperspirant. It's not a deodorant, it's an antiperspirant. So with products like these on the market, unscented antiperspirant, you're going to get the kind of results that you're looking for without drawing attention to parts of your body that you don't really want people smelling, okay? Now, for the other parts of the things that smell delicious and yummy, think about all the wonderful smells that are in the air with nature, with roses and perfume. And I'm going to talk another segment about perfumes, because there are actually different personality types that go with different types of perfumes. But that there are some perfumes that you just cannot do. I mean, my daughter wears a perfume and I'm just like, oh gosh, that makes me sick. And then, there's another one that you go, oh, I love that smell. So we'll talk about fragrances in another segment. But this one I wanted to talk about smells and body odor, and also possible signals of toxicity in your body. So thanks for joining me on this smelly body odor eliminating makeover session. I'm Dianne Hanks.